Hi, my name is Fernando Jimenez. It's Sunday, October 10th. Today is World Mental Health Day, and as our understanding of mental health grows, we grow with it. Here's the facts. Fact: mental health problems are actually very common. In 2014, about 1 in 5 American adults experienced a mental health issue. 1 in 10 young people experienced a period of major depression, and 1 in 25 Americans lived with a serious mental health illness, such as schizophrenia, bipolar disorder, or major depression. Fact: 18.3% of the US population is estimated to be Latinx or Hispanic. Of those, over 16% reported having a mental illness in the past year. That is over 10 million people, more than the number of people who live in New York City. We asked our Fortaleza fellows the following: why is mental health important? Why do you think there's a stigma in the Latinx community? And what resources and what do you do to practice self-care?
Hi, my name is Nati and my pronouns are she, her, ella.
Alright, and we're here to ask you why is mental health important?
Mental health is extremely important due to the fact that we struggle and battle through it every day, where we have to have a positive mindset and positive affirmations in order to keep striving of our everyday lives.
Hi, I'm Maria Emilia Medina, but I go by Emily.
Gotcha. Alright, and why do you think mental health is important?
I think that mental health is important because I am somebody who struggles with anxiety and a bunch of other things that kind of come with it. It was really difficult for me to manage when I was in high school, and getting to college, I think, was when I realized more that making yourself a priority was something that needed to be done. Focusing on your mental health and your happiness and well-being was more important than anything else in the world, pretty much. So
There's a stigma within the Latinx community because over the years, over generations, people haven't spoken about this topic. It has been thrown to the dirt. It has been claimed that this topic isn't important or has been looked down upon.
And why do you think there's a stigma within our community?
I know that with my family, I was taught that therapy was kind of not an option. My parents used to tell me, if you go to a therapist and people know, you're going to be counted as crazy, people are going to label you as somebody crazy with a bunch of issues. And so I think it has a lot to do with the upbringings of the people that surround us, like our parents, our aunts, our uncles, our grandparents, and what they believe about mental health.
But don't just take it from us. We also interviewed a therapist, Carlos Bello, and this is what he had to say.
I think it's just like a cultural thing. I think a lot of I'll say at least for like Cuban culture, which is from my family's from. There's a lot of sort of like machismo type stuff, and I think that kind of thing is sort of the idea of like, well, just like put up with it, that's like don't be a baby, like you can deal with it. I don't know, and I also think maybe there's this sort of idea that like counseling mental health is almost like a luxury, so that it isn't really like a necessity. It would be more like, it's equivalent to going to the spa or getting a massage or something, which is like, but that maybe it's not viewed as like a necessity.
And what resources could you share if people are in need of help?
Some little resources that I can share myself are, on the daily, you should definitely prioritize your mental health with self-care. Self-care can be turning off your phone, reading a book, drawing, painting, or just listening to music, having a therapy session. Those are some of the ways I can think to have some self-care and to prioritize your mental health.
And what resources could you share if people are in need of some mental health help?
Honestly, I would say therapy is really good. I have been looking at therapists since I've got to NC State, and I have yet to talk to one, but I know, through people that I know, they have told me, that it's really helpful and it is just a good thing altogether. So I definitely think therapy, or even just sitting down and talking to one of your friends, would be something good to do.
All right, well, thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you.
And after watching this video, remember, check in on your friends, your family, your significant other, and ask them the following. How are you doing? How are you really doing? Until next time.